Lol.
Hello,
no, it's because
peasants.
I always realize afterwards when Artemis tells me, okay, roll this, and I'm like, wait, I have nothing open or prepared.
Which campaign is this?
You're
Everyone.
Everyone.
Right.
playing
The
Blaze.
same one as every
Right.
single Tuesday.
You say that like we don't do a lot.
We don't do a lot
Eberron.
on Tuesdays.
Good point, good point.
Or with Logan present.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, Logan wanted to make a campaign.
Oh my god!
no.
Yes,
I
you
think they get it. I
brought
think
this
they get it.
up every
Look,
week.
dude, you gotta let
and
them
we
know.
keep
Yeah,
telling you.
yeah.
I
I mean,
know,
I
he
understand you
has
guys have
the
a lot
idea.
in the works.
He
I don't
has
want
the
you to
idea.
like do it right away.
No,
I know,
no,
but like
it's
he
the
wanted to
thing
tell you all
of,
about
we
it.
need... Oh, okay. That's what this
It's not-
is.
Is that fine? I don't know if you guys want to hear it.
Send me information. You've said, "Oh, I want to start a campaign," but that.
I'm sorry. Jeez. All right. I know you guys had a lot in the works. I didn't know there was any rush.
No,
It's my
this
bad.
is
I had
this
want
is
him to
mostly
keep
at
telling
Carter.
you.
This is not at you. This is at Carter.
Oh.
Every
Yeah.
single week
Good.
he said,
As long
"Logan
as
wants
he's
to start a
taking the heat for my
campaign,"
mistakes.
and every
I know,
single
but-
time we say,
but-
"We need more information than just." Want
But
to
this
start a
time I actually
campaign."
have more information.
Yeah. I did a
Okay,
lot of
so
stuff.
can
I
you
bounced
give
some
us-
stuff off him for the. Do you guys want like a quick synopsis? Just I mean, I know this
Yes.
is like not the time for it, but I mean, I'll belt out some things.
Just do it. Just do it.
It's all
Yeah,
right,
right.
give us a quick
You get-
summary.
All right, so you got one continent, right, where you've got humans and monsters, and what makes this thing interesting is how magic is portrayed. So the sources of magic in this world are rings and crystals, and the world operates off of 8 different types of magic revolving around these crystals, and these two sides of this continent vie for power, and your adventurous part in it is to find the root cause of the conflict and stop it.
This sounds like a book.
It does sound like a book.
Most D&D sessions can sound like a book.
I was
Aren't
about
they
to say.
books?
Mine
That's
sounds
pretty
like
cool.
something that happened in real life because
But yeah.
I literally just stole the plot of the American Revolution and turned it into a D&D campaign.
That's a book.
That sounds great. It's like a fever dream. He stabs you. I'd like to shoot him.
I
I mean,
mean,
there's nothing
when
stopping
my
you.
campaign was running, the main quest was essentially just an anime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So
Like, no,
now I
mean,
don't
like,
feel too bad.
like, the main quest was quite literally copies and pasted.
All right.
Yes, it was.
All right. But yeah. So the deal is the only reason I think Carter's been asking about is because I do have a lot of it figured out. Like he's been like drilling me on it because I keep asking him to. So I've got the world building pretty much wrapped up. It's just a matter of
Yeah.
designing the characters in the format of D&D. Because I do want it to be Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Like follow 5e rules.
All right. So
That's all I really know.
what's going on right now is we have one campaign that is definitely ready to be played that would take priority, and another one that's kind of in the works that people have characters for it. I need to talk to Chloe about her character because she said she'd picked stuff.
I can definitely finish this in a week. So, I mean, if you want it to be
the-
fast-tracked, I can fast-track it.
I could.
Like,
I have another campaign to run, so I cannot fast track mine.
okay. Yeah, I definitely have the resources to get this done.
I mean, I have one that I've been wanting to do even before
Okay.
you brought up yours.
Right.
But I guess it's just a matter of what people would rather play.
I want to
Anna,
do.
I want to play the Wattpad one.
Oh my, don't!
I want to
Don't
do
just-
Tech Doctors.
I picked the Wattpad one. That one takes priority. We've been discussing it for ages. I want to play Lexi.
It has not been ages. It's been like a month.
I don't want
That
to
is
do the Wattpad
ages.
one.
I feel like I started something.
You did.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can
It's been
find
10 minutes.
how long it's been. It has been like about a month exactly, yeah.
I have somewhat of an idea of how time passes. I
do
also
not
knew
have an
that
idea of how time passes.
the only reason I knew is because I had come up with the idea while I was at Myrtle Beach, which was just
Been
a
on the
fever
beach.
dream.
Yeah, I've
But
been
yeah,
stewing
that's
on
the
this
only
for a
reason
few
I
years.
could keep on. My thing about it was I had only ever DM'd once,
Mm.
And you did
before
amazing.
for like a one shot. Did I?
Yeah.
I've only done it once as well. Car remembers. That was
Yeah.
a cool part.
I got lucky because it was a one shot, so if I didn't like it, it was very easy to just
drop
never
it.
do it again.
Right.
It was fun. It was like a murder mystery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, tell me about that one.
Anyway, sorry for like sidetracking us, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm
You're
thinking.
good.
We'll see. So it's like
It sounds
second,
interesting.
maybe it's third, maybe second in line.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll have a lot more space at Wofford, so
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, you're going to college. I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll kind of do this like not face to face anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
No, it was just sorry. I had completely forgotten
Yeah.
for some
Yeah,
reason.
taking philosophy. I'm excited to take philosophy.
You're
It's gonna be
taking a
so fun.
class in dark humor, and I just want to see what
Yeah,
you
I don't
think
tell
of that.
people that though. So that makes me seem like a sociopath.
This sounds like some sort of build up for a bad joke.
Really. I could have taken class about, social justice and gender equality, but I chose dark humor. I think that's a sick joke in and of itself.
This actually does sound like a setup to a joke.
It does.
I'm not kidding. It's
Like
legit.
just going like, oh yeah, so I decided to take dark humor as my class in college.
That could be intentional. You see, that's why they name it that.
Because it sounds like an opening to a bad joke.
Yeah,
The professor
Found
just
a-
had an idea. It's like,
I'm taking the problems with philosophy right next to my dark humor class. I'll wake up at 8 a.m. and by 11 I'll have my daily dose of like ancient philosophy and modern dark humor.
Nice.
Well-rounded. I have one core class, and it's a lecture on biology.
I
This
love
is a fly.
biology.
It flies.
I don't like
This is a
biology.
flower. It grows. The bird's
Biology's
cool.
No, biology's a lot cooler than that.
I know,
Don't
but
diss
it's a
biology.
lecture course. There's
did you know the
talk about
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell?
Why do we know
everyone
that
knows
exactly?
the powerhouse of the cells, the ribosomes.
Oh,
They
They
don't get enough
produce
love in today's culture.
proteins.
They're the true powerhouse of the cell.
I just
Mitochondria
like
takes
learning
credit.
about viruses because when you look at viruses, they look like they don't exist. They look like they were made up.
Yeah.
They do. Let's be honest, they do.
Does anyone think that the rough endoplasmic reticulum and the ribosomes are nature's power couple?
I agree.
What about
ship
the,
it.
what is it? The
Ribosomes
RER.
and the ER.
Oh my god, it works! RER!
Yeah.
That's great.
give me a minute. I gotta look up a name of something.
Uh-oh, this just got
RER is
real.
their ship name, apparently. RER.
Okay, Anna.
Huh?
I just said
Okay.
okay, Anna.
Okay.
I've got some cool ideas for characters too. I've got like this big Viking guy. He uses like lightning. That's what Carter's
Isn't
doing
that
stuff. That's what
Thor?
Carter's doing stuff.
Carter.
Yeah,
if
isn't
you were
that just the
anyone
idea
else-
behind Thor?
Carter?
See,
Carter,
you think
Yeah.
so, right?
if you were
But it's
anyone else, I
not,
would be
because
asking
he's
for
the
more
son of a
information
blacksmith in the starting
Oh
area.
my god, can I talk?
And is super possessive
Hey,
because the
hey, text
blacksmith's
me.
daughter became a witch.
No, because I can't say. I don't know
Because
how
she
to.
explored the forest.
No.
Hey,
No,
Text no.
Hey, Kate, what are you saying?
Not a bunch of misguided.
Logan.
Sorry.
If you were
Sorry.
anyone else,
Logan.
I would currently be asking you for more information on your character for the Revolution campaign. However, I already know you're going to be entertaining in one person's command.
Yeah.
So
God,
I put you under this one guy. He's great.
Okay. I had like one idea for that, and then Anna already took it.
No. You can do it. Honest is different. You two have it different enough with your intentions behind it. You can do that.
Don't
Poorly
worry,
drawn
Carter.
political cartoons. It's just made with crayons.
That sounds like you, Carter. Like that's if Carter had a newspaper, that's what would be in it.
Next to
I'd
Pokemon.
like to think I could afford something better than crayons, maybe colored pencils.
I don't.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Still, yeah, you gotta have that
You're
Crayola
pushing
brand
it a
loyalty.
bit there.
hmm
Maybe like the dollar store ones.
I need those felt tip markers, and that's what I'm gonna use.
Some magic markers. To make
for
the
black,
magical propaganda.
The most expensive thing I have is just an industrial grade Sharpie. Only in black. And when I get bored, I just sniff it.
College.
I don't.
Fun.
I don't
Carter,
need
you
Red
on your
Bull or
own
coffee.
scares me.
I need Sharpie.
I don't need
Sounds
sleep.
like
I need
Carter's-
answers.
It sounds like Carter's character, just by using exclusively incredibly cheap stuff, is going to somehow be richer than my character.
No, I'm gonna
Well,
be
you
like.
guys are also soldiers of the revolution.
Was it back in
Mhm.
this time that were they still prescribing medicinal cocaine?
This is not. This is just a parody of the world. This is not actually our world.
Yeah, but can they prescribe medicinal cocaine?
Will there be a Boston Massacre?
No,
How much tea is going into the
I
harbor?
am not. I don't know
Coffee.
yet.
Coffee into the lake.
The information I don't have is going to just piss me off.
If it ain't the Colombian Lake Party.
Yes. Okay.
Colombian coffee celebration.
Yes.
Colombian coffee gathering.
It's been
No, you gotta
20
make it an
minutes.
alliteration. The Columbia Coffee Celebration.
Well, I don't
Come
see
on.
much.
That's not even alliterative!
I don't see much
Yeah, at
alliteration
least
in
it
Boston
starts-
Tea Party.
Everyone knows it's the Colombian Coffee Cacophony, right? Jeez. Come on, guys.
I accept that one.
Wait, what's
No.
another word for tea?
British.
I need one
Garbage.
that starts with a B.
British! I don't know.
British is not another word for tea.
It's
Brit
synonymous.
juice.
Leaf juice.
Leaf juice, my favorite B word.
It's just warm leaf juice.
Warm.
I hate you.
But it's tasty warm leaf juice.
I don't like warm leaf juice.
Yeah, you don't like chai tea when it's in bag form. What's your
Chai
problem?
tea.
Hold on,
only-
no. Tea is good. Let's
I think so.
Don't diss tea.
If you put a bunch of sugar
It's
and
just
pumpkin in it, yeah.
distasteful.
No.
No, Artemis.
Wow.
stop.
Carter, you literally tried a bunch of tea at my house that you liked.
I put
Without-
sugar
He was
cubes in
being
all of them. Multiple.
I saturated it, okay?
You didn't see.
No, that
I was
orange
eating.
one.
Covert sugar.
I put sugar cubes in it. It was orange soda, basically, with just.
Did you? I didn't see you
God.
do that. Carter.
I did. I also
Rude.
ate a sugar cube.
He was like
Yeah, I
an
did
Ant-Man. He
know
made
that
the
one.
ants do it. He made the ants walk in and do his cup
Dude.
when you weren't looking.
Carter, you should have. Finnegan's face throughout the whole thing was
Chloe says
terrible.
hi.
He doesn't like
Hi,
understand.
Chloe.
She left.
Chloe.
Like,
She
I'm
look-
pretty sure he saw me just like stab a
They said
sugar
hi.
cube, and he just stared at me with disappointment.
He went to a tea
Hey.
party expecting a bunch of people in the South to actually have like good manners, like good proper like
I
English
had
royal
great
manners.
manners for your information.
I do as well.
You also play golf.
I only
though.
drop kick
For
people after 3 strikes.
Officer, I
ex-
drop kicked that child.
For
in
example, I didn't give
Ten.
anyone salt instead of sugar.
I found a word that works as a suitable B substitution for tea, which is brew. So now we can
Brew.
call it the Boston Brew Bacchanal.
Bacchanal? Why not bad?
Yeah, it's a Boston Brew Bash.
Yeah, what?
No,
Brock-
Bacchanal
wow,
is
that-
a much more
I like
fun word.
Bacchanal better.
Yeah.
Bacchanal. That sounds like a Greek dessert.
It's a Greek
It-
thing.
It sounds like baklava.
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 Baklava is a type of
That's where I was
dessert.
going.
It's like layers of whatever that stuff is, and then nuts and honey. Was it like puff pastry or something? No, not puff pastry. What's that like papery thing in baklava?
Phyllo dough, I believe, right?
Phyllo dough. Okay.
Question: what is baklava?
It's a bunch
I
of
don't
bread
know.
and covered in honey, and then nuts somewhere. We don't know where the nuts go, but they're somewhere. It's either in the layer, on top, around. It's like it's an excuse to eat pure honey without having to eat pure honey.
Honey's disgusting.
It's
I-
classified as raw meat by the FDA.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Honey,
Yeah.
Good job about that.
honey's gross.
I like my honey rare. What about you guys?
Can I have cooked
Ah,
honey?
yes, my medium rare honey.
It's not just like a
I like
sugar
my
crystal.
honey raw.
Everybody knows you cook your honey in the toaster.
Ah, yes, makes sense.
Gordon Ramsay
Yep.
hates honey.
I wouldn't be
Fair, it's
surprised.
gross.
He doesn't like
What is
raw
he, a
fish.
vegetarian?
No, it's raw.
I mean, I know he's not, but it was a joke because it's meat.
Ha.
Oh wait, does that mean vegans can't eat honey?
Yes. It's an
I mean-
animal product. Doesn't mean if it's meat.
Yeah,
Vegetarians
but
can't.
and
vegetarians.
vegetarians too.
There you go.
Look, it was one or the other, and I'm tired. I
There's
got
Everybody
also a
knows
God
I'm a
way, which is-
glutenite. I just eat gluten.
Glutenite.
I only eat gluten.
Join the order of the glutenites.
Good night.
It's been a while since we've just had a good random nonsense bit before a session.
I'm learning a lot. I don't know
You're
about
getting
you,
too
Lance.
meta. Let it happen.
Donovan, if that is your
Anyway,
real name.
Artemis,
Yo,
when are we
Farron's
starting?
totally not a glutenite anymore.
I don't
Because
know.
Because Farron's
Full
just a
hippie.
slug.
Okay.
We can start now.
Yes.
That would require focus.
Is there gluten in lettuce?
That's why I'm directing your attention by saying we can start now.
All right, just a minute.
It's a strategy that employed by me, Kaitlyn, the ADHD person, to get herself to focus on stuff she actually needs to do.
I just use sticky notes. No, I
Sticky notes
don't.
are ineffective for me because I can ignore them.
Okay. So,
To the
last time,
Shadow Realm! Sorry.
Shush.
No,
Sorry. I know
You
it's
thought you were muted,
you
didn't
had
you?
to
I
say
did.
that.
I can actually confirm you thought he was muted.
okay.
Oh.
So last time, Felix got into a fight with some demons, which he managed to just leave. Astrella worked out a deal to kill some undead lady for the Bone King, then walked blindly off into the mists. Donovan got yelled at by an angel, and I kept thinking Liam's microphone wasn't on. It was. He was just not talking.
My mind just died.
Blaze met Kermit the Frog and the King of Brayland. Then Blaze killed an innocent person and stole some mustaches, but it worked anyway because insanity. And that was about it.
Okay. Now, can I be hippie? And or
Oh, I
vegetarian?
forgot that's where Farron was. No.
Monkey?
Uh, I am going to be. I'm going to mute myself for a minute. Sorry, hold on.
F.
So, does anybody have any idea how multi-classing works?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Impart upon me the wisdom.
When you level up, you decide to take the level of something else, and then you become that kind of.
So, like, you get the perks of, like, a level 3 fighter and a level 1 barbarian or whatever?
Yes.
But that's only if you reach level 4 as your fighter,
Yes.
right? With that level 4 amount of experience.
As a player, you'd be like.
You have your class level, then you have your player level, which is the
And then
total of
it's
your
the
class
additive,
level.
right?
Yeah.
Or the whatever it's called. Yeah.
The sum.
Sum. There we go. Nailed it.
You can math.
Okay. So yeah, I'm like, what, level 4 right now? Yeah, level 4 fighter. So I could be a level 1 druid. And what level do they learn to talk to animals? That's kind of what I'm getting at here. Like, I'm in this
Speak-
forest, and I can shoot
Speak with
lightning. That's
animals
my
is a
thing.
first level spell.
Alright, cool. So I think when I level up to player level 5, I'll be fighter level 4 and druid level 1. I just don't know how I track that.
I think people might have leveled up last time.
Yes.
We
I think
are.
Oh, sweet.
What level now?
Well, they all went through their
5?
zones, right? Or no?
They haven't gotten fully through. But yeah, you're 5th level now.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Now, how am I going to put this into my tracker?
For a druid, you need to multiclass into druid, you need to have at least a 13 in wisdom.
You can imagine. Wait. I actually might have this. Wait, how do I check my? Here. Give me a sec. Saving.
I thought Atlas was stupid.
Atlas has a 10 in wisdom. All right, cool. Yeah, that's about right.
And I'm gonna mute myself again.
Okay. I downloaded the 5e handbook, so I could probably just look this crap up for myself. I don't know why I'm not.
Because you're
It's only
just like
300
that.
pages.
Honestly, just like, yeah.
Who's eating?
Me, sorry.
It's like, oh, okay. Wish I had some chips.
It's not chips.
Cool.
It's just
Is
candy.
it gluten?
It's gluten.
Maybe.
The gluten
Let's be
night.
honest here.
Gluten
I
extract.
have a
Gotta get the
reputation of
glutes.
not checking the ingredients list on anything I eat.
Salt.
Probably
Sodium.
in
That's
here,
as far as I got.
Who did you poison with salt?
Kaitlyn.
Yeah,
It wasn't poison.
it was poison.
It was close
It was an,
enough.
it was an assassination.
I would
attempt.
like to hear the story
Okay, but
behind this.
who thinks they
Anna
have
has
3 containers?
3 containers of salt in her house.
So there, Caitlin wanted sugar for her tea. So we had
Hey,
pulled
when are we
out.
going to start?
Artemis is doing
We-
stuff.
Oh,
He
right.
So I had.
Artemis
So
knows too much.
there were 2 unlabeled containers of a white substance which could have been sugar or salt. The first one Caitlin tried, it tasted like salt, so we thought, oh, the other one must be sugar. She put it in her tea, drank it, and it was salt. Then we found another container that was unlabeled. It was also salt. And eventually we found the sugar near the coffee stuff, and it was labeled. I have a lot of salt in my house.
Is that why you're always salty?
No,
No,
That
you
it was coming.
that's just genetics.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
Now I want to know what's in these. Corn syrup, wheat flour, vegetable juice color.
Vegetable juice color.
My
Yeah,
favorite color is vegetable juice color.
I'm eating
I-
one of those sweet tart ropes.
I am vegetable juice color.
You're
Leave you
red?
to figure. What kind of vegetable you're juicing?
Beets.
Hey,
Yo.
beat gang in the chat.
Woo woo.
Sure you can.
Very earthy.
I wonder what the white stuff in the middle is, though.
Uncolored stuff.
Beet.
Beat heart.
Maybe.
Bart.
Bart Simpson is beet.
Do you have eggs for
these
Bort?
theories.
Eggs for Bort?
What is that?
You never seen the Game Grumps playthrough?
Oh, I remember that game. Except I
Yeah.
think I saw GT Live play it, not Game Grumps.
I thought I saw like Markiplier or someone play it.
Come on, we're talking about The Simpsons Hit and Run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about the weird game people made. Apparently,
Wait.
someone turned it like a creepypasta.
Oh, yeah, yep.
What game?
Which
Oh, you mean
one?
that with that?
People turn everything into creepypastas. I
The
can think of
eggs for
several
Bart.
games that people have turned into
SpongeBob
creepypastas.
Red Mist.
The egg. Someone made. Oh no,
I remember that one.
that one's family friendly.
For all the ages.
Yes. Oh, he big.
Okay, so like, I understand games put like ratings on their games for legal reasons, but let's be
Splatoon should be
honest.
AO.
What?
I said Splatoon should be AO.
No.
Very graphic.
It
There's a
really
lot of
is.
lore.
It
Stylized violence. Everything's splattering everywhere.
Anyway, we all know everyone lies
back.
about their age if it's online.
Yes, I am 63.
The con of the Century. Wait, what are you playing?
Me? I'm still playing Bloodborne, dude.
Oh, looks like you died.
Yes.
We're not laughing with you, we're laughing at you.
You're laughing. I put this little like Groot climber thing on my like mic or headset. He's just a little guy just hanging out. I'm gonna send a picture.
I'm back.
Oh no.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Everybody hide.
Run.
Gee, thanks.
That just means
I have a question. How does one hide on a call?
like this.
Did he hang up?
Whoa,
He's
where'd he
muted.
go?
Oh,
Whoa, where'd he go?
Whoa, where'd he go? Whoa, where'd he go? Whoa, where'd he go? Say it loud enough, they'll hear you.
We do what Artemis did because apparently they might not be coming back.
Yeah, we could just barely hear you from Carter's mic.
For reference, I can't whistle. Yeah? He disappeared.
And that's why.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, Artemis is off mute!
I am.
Scream!
Scare him away! Sorry.
Anna, I've sent you something.
yes. I will
mhm.
look at that.
There are things happening behind the scenes.
Monkey pictures.
Monkey. It's always monkey.
It is for Atlas, man. Jeez.
Atlas has always been monkey, and is now like just realizing it. You ever just
Evolve into monkey.
I got you.
I think I evolved into
Artemis.
the monkey.
Banana.
Cool. Thanks.
reject humanity?
Yes, I'm doing the movement. You guys just can't see me.
Just watch Chloe walk in and see her brother doing that. Like with zero context.
You need context. You need confidence.
Yep. Actually, I could just walk downstairs and start making ape noises right now.
Exactly.
Do it,
And
assert
people would question
dominance.
themselves, not you.
Why am I not monkey? And
Why am
is-
I? Because you weren't born monkey.
You weren't good enough.
You weren't good enough to become monkey.
I mean, you just
said
showed you
ooh
can
instead
become
of
monkey.
Ooh, ooh. Wait, how was that song going?
Ting tang, walla walla
Ting
bing bang.
tang,
Ooh
walla
ee,
bing.
ooh ting tang, walla walla bing bang.
bang.
Ooh ee,
Okay.
ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh.
So, who should we deal with first?
Me, Atlas.
Maybe Atlas or Farron, because they were gone last time.
Atlas, the battle breaker.
Don't you mean
Okay.
Monkey Boy?
Atlas,
The
battle
new
breaker, the battle
Tarzan?
who cannot talk to monkeys, unfortunately.
So, Atlas
So,
currently
DM.
is witnessing a bit of a standoff between a giant gorilla and an even more giant ant.
Right, the one with the negative body or muscle mass, right? So we discussed. Really, nobody? Oh God! All right.
I remember
I-
that.
Yeah, come
I
on.
don't.
You might have just said that all to yourself.
I thought the leader. I thought the leader monkey was like
Right.
smaller.
Oh, right, the one that was just like dense.
Right.
He was
Dense
just
muscle
pure
mass and
muscle.
mongoose.
Alright, whatever. I won't interrupt you again. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
Negative BMI has extra muscle. Shh.
So, as you're seeing this standoff that you begin to realize probably would not happen very often in the real world, considering the size difference between these things. Um, Something else that you wouldn't expect to see most of the time happens. That being a whirling maelstrom of golden flames lashing out at the ant from the air. It and this tribe of gorillas both just run off in opposite directions, and you just hear a voice call, "Please wait right there." What do you do?
I wait like a good boy.
Okay.
I am getting a can I run an insight check or a perception to see like how they're saying like please stand there if it's like threatening or
Sure, you can do an
saying
insight
harm to
check.
me? Insight check, alright. What's the modifier for that?
Wisdom.
Okay. That's a 4.
A 4. They're a beacon of sincerity.
Then I stand there because I trust this person.
Mm-hmm. Rather quickly after this happens, you see someone sort of climbing down from one of these giant trees, and starting to walk over. The first thing you notice about this person is that they have this just nimbus of light around them. And as they continue to walk toward you, you begin to make out more specific features. That being that they look like an elf, and that they also look like they're a rotting corpse.
Reminds me of my father.
Oh,
Oh no!
This whole monkey place is very cathartic for Atlas.
I can tell.
Alright, so do I have to say, you there? Oh no, I'm gonna make monkey noises.
I want to be your monkey voice actor. Can I?
Me see you, me orange you. Give me
Can I? Can I
Oh.
please be your monkey voice actor? It just sounds really
Yes.
funny.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. What do you
Monkey
What do you
VA.
think happens when they need a monkey to like speak on a TV show?
They hire one from Hollywood.
Exactly.
They hire an actual monkey.
Yeah.
something
I meant
about
like
this
animated
seems
stuff.
wrong.
You can hire a monkey. To
Monkeys
be
don't have
that
rights.
actor.
Did you know
Yes, they
that the entirety of
No.
Tarzan was there were no humans working on the entire project? It was
What?
all
Right.
just actual
The
gorillas.
unsung heroes.
Like okay, so like there's one monkey that can speak English, and it was the one from what was that bad TV show called? Oh come on, they made movies. Was it? It was like something of the jungle.
George of the Jungle.
George, yeah.
Curious George
that
did not
ape
speak,
was able
unfortunately.
to learn like the English language.
George of the
George
jungle. Watch out
Uh,
for.
So you just make ape noises at this person as they approach, and they just say,
Yes.
"So, what are you doing? You reacted when I asked you to wait there."
Are you ready?
Go for
Or
it.
do you want to what?
Keep going. Keep going.
All right.
Hunter.
Great, you made my chair break.
I do not say that.
No, yeah, of course I was.
This is so stupid.
How did you even get here? No one here has steel, and they just gesture toward the armor and axe you have.
I love the fact that he's clearly not any sort of any sort of ape-like creature in any way, shape, and form, and he still insists on making ape noises.
An ape in spirit.
He has become one with his environment.
Atlas monkey.
There is only
breaker.
monkey.
Reject humanity, return to monkey.
Monkey Atlas breaker.
Monkey Atlas breaker.
Don't you mean Atlas the monkey?
Atlas battle monkey.
Yes!
Yes! Atlas battle monkey.
This is going great so far.
Yeah.
Send him out to the world. Let him cause havoc.
And they just continue to approach and just say, so, frankly, this is not exactly safe for people in general.
Can I move further? Like, you know that scene in Tarzan where he gets all close to, like, what's her name, Jane? And, like caresses your face? Can I do that?
Oh my
Sure.
god.
Have Hunter make soft monkey noises?
How do you make soft monkey noises? Oh. I can't do this, man.
Okay. And they just say, so this, I don't know if you're aware, you are carrying manufactured equipment, and this is a plane that does not like that, mostly. Like,
Throw the sword away.
So that sounds like a horrible idea. Let's do it.
for
Become one
example,
monkey.
there was a fort that was built. No one's there anymore. They all died.
Poggers.
They stupid.
I don't think that's what you were supposed to get from that, I'll be honest.
It's a miracle he understands human speech.
Monkey noises again?
Yeah, what language is this, Artemis?
Yeah.
Common.
Okay.
Monkey noises again?
I'm quite common, even simple. Yes, Hunter, go for it.
Basic.
Basic.
Okay, how do you want it?
What?
Like,
What
like
kind
you want
of-
to sound
what- do-
angered or something?
Inquisitive.
Do you want
What flavor of monkey?
what
Wait.
flavor, what type of tone we set in here?
Inquisitive monkey grunts.
Inflection.
Ooh.
Thank you.
This
That's
is
all I need.
Inquisitive
So
That's my
stupid.
response, Artemis.
Hey, I just glad I made it this far. It took over for me.
If you want to
How is
retire,
this-
you can, but you will get no benefits.
Aww. Wait, what's my benefits?
A gold star. Made of plastic.
Aww.
And they just continue. I could send you somewhere that you wouldn't just die.
And I could eat you.
That'd be a bad idea.
My flesh is rotted, and they like hold out their arm, and you see how rotted the flesh is.
I lick my lips.
This is,
Anna, you ignored my message.
No, I'm typing!
Oh, you are? Okay.
that's
Yes!
inadvisable, I must say.
Who are you to give advice to me? Do you know who I am?
Yeah!
I do not.
Oh. I'm Atlas! Atlas Battlebreaker!
Wait, did you censor yourself?
What? No?
I thought that was a weird cut then.
Dude, I should have like my mute button like this. And don't you ever call me again, you little... You don't even understand!
What the did you just say to me, you little...
Oh, this is
This is
beautiful.
so bad. I'm sorry.
You kissed your mother with that mouth, you little...
Yeah. What did you say to me?
I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna recite that whole ninja copy pasta right there.
Oh wait, he didn't actually say that.
No, he did say that, and it later
Oh.
became copy pasta.
Ah. Okay. Aren't you supposed to be in school? Isn't that one part of it?
But yes, I proclaim myself to this rotting degenerate.
Okay, my name is Theradalian.
One more time?
Theradalian.
Is that like a TH or an F?
TH.
At least you know your name. I was friends with this one construct who did not know her name. It was like a fire thing, and that was all it was.
I hate you. I shouldn't have been your monkey voice actor. I'm out.
You betrayed the pack.
I shouldn't have been your monkey voice actor.
My greatest regret in life is being your monkey VA. How could you do this to me? Alright. Yeah, so. What do you want from me?
Well, firstly, I was just curious because in this place, using manufactured equipment is basically a death sentence. I was going to just offer to send you to Irian or Arenal or something.
What? Where? Ariano? Where is this place? I thought I was in a cave. I found my people.
I found my people.
They don't seem to care if I'm using manufactured weapons. I was about to square off against that big ant over there. You just kind of stepped in.
Oh boy.
If you want to wait for a Zaraton or something to appear and consider the fact that you are using manufactured equipment, I'm not saying you have to get rid of it. Just don't have it with you here.
Bury it.
But okay. This is the one point in my life where I will humble myself. I throw my weapon down and take off all of my clothes.
Ah! not just the armor.
Is Atlas even wearing armor?
Not anymore!
What
They
is
disappear.
this?
They just disappear from space.
So now he's just in the woods somewhere naked.
Naked and not afraid.
This is Alice's Tarzan arc. Does this make you happy? Look at what you reduced me to.
Makes no one see. Just discomfort.
Can we leave Alice stranded there?
Yeah, can we just leave Atlas there? Atlas has found his people.
He seems happy.
Yeah.
Happy and free.
I hate you.
Anyways, baby.
I'm waiting for the response, Artemis.
They disappear, as I said.
Wait, I thought all my stuff disappeared. So just
No.
everything disappears? Okay.
Even the person.
It was, yeah, no, that was, Thera, who just disappeared.
God.
Well, obviously don't need my armor or weapons anymore, so I leave those. I guess I stand next to my monkey friend again.
Give him a hug. Give him a hug.
Wait, no, he's still in the middle of combat.
I haven't rolled for anything, and it looks like they're just kind of squaring off right now.
The ant had run off after being set on fire
Oh,
by Thera.
coward.
Stay and
They
fight.
should have just used.
You can't
the
be on fire if
stopgap
you're not
and
wearing
roll
anything that can
maneuver.
burn.
That
Are
is
you
not how
aware
that
that-
works.
Are you aware that flesh can burn?
No! Blissfully
It melts.
unaware. We're gonna keep it that way.
It doesn't burn, it melts.
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Hair can
Atlas
burn
has
though.
hair, right?
Yeah, hair can burn.
So I guess Atlas, yeah, this is a big forest of big trees, right?
Yes.
Is it possible for me to remove some of the bark to use as a makeshift spear? Like without, I guess it's like a sharp staff.
Yes,
Just
you
like
can do
rend
that.
it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Does
Do you have to
that
make like a
count as
strength
being
check or?
manufactured?
No, you can just Atlas just do.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I guess like
I do-
what's the technical definition of that makes something manufactured?
Has to be put together. So if I were to like tie an arrowhead to my thing, then I guess it would be manufactured, but it wouldn't be steel. So I think the issue here is having like steel, because steel is unnatural. Is that the deal, Artemis? Is that what I'm getting at, or is that going to be
Yes,
revealed
that
later?
was because
How
it
is
was
steel
formed.
unnatural? You find
It doesn't
in the
occur
earth.
naturally. No, you don't.
You find iron, then you turn it into steel with other
Right,
stuff.
it's just like a very
Exactly, it
complicated
came from the
refining
earth.
process.
Yeah, but it still came from the earth.
You came from the earth.
Exactly.
It's the
I did
fact
come
that
from
you
the earth.
wouldn't find it naturally on Earth. I
Yeah.
think
I
is
know.
the problem.
I'm just
Hunter thinks he
having
came from the
Like-
earth.
Yeah. Like
Well,
iPhones or a
Carter, where
personality.
did you come from?
Oh, I came from the earth. I don't know where Hunter came from. Still trying to figure that out.
Ah,
Came from
I
fire.
see.
I think he came from a pot.
Okay.
His
He
parents
is the
clearly
Dragon
planted him
Lord!
into
He is the Dragon Lord!
I see.
What are you going to do? What was that line? Carter,
Oh yeah, it's like from like Kung Fu Panda. It's like
link the video. I don't know how to do that through Hangouts.
you just copy.
And I'm kind of immersed in my monkey fantasy to try right now. So
He's in
Uh-huh,
full
alright.
role play.
Fantasy.
Don't disturb
He's
him.
too happy.
You're telling me- So I have nothing on. I've got this big piece of bark that I'm using as a spear.
Mhm.
Does that have any magical I can't detect magic, right? So I'm just using it, hoping it does something cool, I guess.
You,
Magic.
you
What
can
should I call
tell
it?
if you carry an you can tell just from holding an item whether or not it's magic.
Oh,
It
sweet.
does seem to have some amount of properties of some.
Can I tell if that augments its combat potential?
You can't. The identify spell is the only way to tell specifics
Right, okay.
of something, but you can tell just whether or not magic is present.
So what should I
Besides
add
just
this
good
into
old
my
trial and
inventory
error.
as, or do I have to like think of that myself?
For now, you can just add it as a spear.
Add a spear? Okay, good. Spear.
Picture it's
That's
wooden.
is that martial melee? Pike.
Simple melee.
Pike work.
Uh,
Simple melee. For simple melee, I just I do have a spear. There you go. Thank you. Okay, cool. Got it. We're good. Okay, and I guess I'll get rid of my battle axe and hand axe.
Yeah. Wait, you
And
gotta
my
understand
armor.
your armor too. You have to do so much. You gotta delete that stuff too because you no longer have it.
Yep, I'm getting rid of it right now.
as
Oh, is my shield manufactured steel? It's partially.
Yes.
I guess I don't know if it's iron or steel.
it's steel. It's
All right, cool. Getting rid of it.
uh,
Not that I ever used it.
Basically,
Let's be
it's-
real.
it's metal that is not currently in a rock.
Okay. 10 AC, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Who thinks
would have-
Atlas is going to die?
I've
I
been
think he'll
saying
live.
it since day one.
Atlas is gonna live and he's going to thrive.
I think Atlas will get the Darwin Award.
What is it? The
All right.
Darwin Award?
Okay, that's my next move. So the person who told me to take off all my clothes is gone.
He didn't tell
So-
you to take off all your clothes. You just
Well, it was
inferred
implied,
that.
all right? No, yeah, it was implied. I didn't infer. It was implied. All right.
It was
It
not.
was an
implied.
It
implicit
wasn't
demand.
implied, it was just
Said, hey, what you're
yeah.
wearing is bad. So I'm like, all right.
No, he said your weapons were bad.
I am not a man of words. I don't know if you can
Clearly.
Dude,
I'm your monkey voice actor. You're clearly not a man of words.
someone tells you your shirt looks dumb, you just rip it off and throw it away.
tell. How does
Do
this
not
look?
do that.
It
You
looks
will
like
be
It's like a
charged.
German accent. What do you
Atlas is
think
immune to
now? You're going to talk to me like that?
Uh,
Screw up, bear! Only one of us is leaving this room!
so, for the moment, I'll just go ahead and say, that somehow, against all logic, for the second time in a day, Atlas, along with these gorillas, bound off into the sunset. Um,
For the second part of the day.
And I feel much lighter.
mhm.
I mean, yeah.
So, let's see.
I have no way of communicating with them. I tried to go with the monkeys instead of the people!
Hey, I see that as an
I can
upgrade.
send you to civilization! No!
We might like actually knock that back though.
Okay, so for now, I literally just randomly decided, for now, we're going to move on to, Blaze.
Oh wait, okay. I'm still here. I need to do things. Fine.
Yeah, we can, actually, yeah, let's go to you.
Oh, okay.
So, you are still in the garden.
I'm just
I-
kind of
I
lost,
believe-
honestly.
I believe the gardener had walked off with something to attend to, and left Gerald to watch over you.
Gerald.
He's in your bed and I'm in your Twitch chat.
I
I've
got
got
keys
the
and he's
keys
just a doorman.
Even though
Baby, he's got social skills! Doesn't mean I can't pay the bills though!
Anyway, make the most of him.
The most of him,
He moves
cause
on
she
pretty
moves
well.
on bloody quick.
Pretty bloody quick. Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
Your new boyfriend's an asshole.
Woo! Woo!
whoa.
Anyways, back on task.
So yes, under the watchful eyes of Gerald, what does Farron do?
So like, what's growing in these gardens? Everything?
Everything. Yeah, basically.
Everything. Everything.
Ruler of everything.
Can I find like the weirdest looking flower and feed it to the slug?
Oh,
If there's
This is a
anything that's
bad
just like
idea.
there's only one of it, it looks pretty rare. I just want to like, or maybe if there's two of it, only two. Feed one to myself and the other to the slug.
I thought
Okay.
you were the slug.
it's a symbiotic
The mystery
relationship.
persists. It's parasitic.
It's parasitic.
Why not be both?
No, it can't be both because parasitic just
What?
No,
Right? It can't be both.
no. Slug or man, be both.
The shared consciousness of Farron and the slug boy.
What is
I'm gonna merge
happening?
them.
So
No.
I ask myself that every day.
Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo.
Okay, you find a couple of carrion flowers.
What are those?
I can send an image.
'Cause, I mean, it sounds delicious.
Just my favorite food is also carrion.
I don't trust him.
As you
Carrion
can
flower?
see,
Oh,
it's
okay.
quite a large flower.
Oh,
It's that flower. I see. Good luck
that
drinking
thing
that.
looks like it could swallow me whole.
Oh no, that's the point.
Oh, is that one of the flowers that eat things?
Yes. Like one of the few.
I have a pitcher plant in my front yard. I know a few of those.
Didn't you kill it?
I got another one.
Okay.
He
Uh,
calls him
the other-
Wilhelm.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't know.
Pitcher plant. Imagine that, but a pitcher and
So as
cooler
you're just
in every
approaching
conceivable way.
this plant, you smell rotting flesh.
Yo, tasty.
That's the point. That's the point of the flower. That's pretty cool.
It's almost like
Love
sounds
the
like
smell
carrion.
of rotting flesh in the morning.
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft.
Sure, Minecraft.
Yes,
I
Minecraft.
burned down a village in Minecraft, right?
Of course.
I actually
That's
did
what
that.
I told the authorities
Arson
too.
waits for no man.
Arson waits for no man.
Uh,
Arson waits on one man, the man who does it.
The one who does it.
so you find these flowers. What are you doing?
He's smelling
Um,
good tonight.
So I'm eating one and feeding one to the slug.
Hold on. Are you eating one full one of these flowers and feeding a full one of these flowers to your slug?
As much as I can stomach. The slug can probably eat it all.
Okay. Sure.
Uh-oh. I don't want to.
I feel like Farron and Atlas are both speedrunning to die.
Aren't
mean,
they the
that
same
could
ones
be
who
a way
also
out
I've
of
ate
stripped
the
off all my
mushrooms?
armor. He's eating all the dangerous flowers. It's really neck and neck right now.
I mean, just like how eating the silica gel packets breaks you out of the Matrix, eating one of these could break me out of the dimension.
It
Not
will
how that
definitely take you out of something.
Out of the rotation.
Out of the mortal coil.
Just out of life in general, to be honest.
It'll just take me out.
Yeah. And not on a date.
Aww.
But to dinner.
And a nice movie.
Of death!
Okay, so as you attempt to consume this flower, you realize that biting into flower petals and leaves is not exactly the easiest thing, but it does have berries growing on it, and those taste really good,
Ooh.
actually.
Nice. Carrion berries, my favorite.
As you just eat a good portion of this flower.
Does it have any?
Watch these
What does it
flowers
do?
be like voodoo flowers and someone just like died.
Is it
Or
like
like they're
some
now
like?
missing half their frontal lobe.
Is it like?
So
some-
it's doing into me!
Is it like some psychedelic plant or something?
Hope not.
Is
I
Farron
hope
gonna
it
get some
is.
forbidden knowledge?
I want to see
What's
Farron on
Farron's
a drug
constitution?
trip.
Not high enough.
The forbidden knowledge from eating a plant is Zoriat, not Urian. That's a different plane. But it is a thing.
I'm pretty sure it'd be in the
Is
plant
that
one.
actually a thing?
It is.
Game mechanic: eat flower, get smart, die.
Game mechanic.
Just wait till the fire campaign.
Die.
Farron
Uh-oh.
eats a flower and dies.
Maybe not, Artemis. We could just skip that one.
I'm pretty sure Chuck Filet can survive.
I forgot you named your thing that.
He's just a fish.
Chuck Filet.
Wait, was that what I named it?
It was
No, it
Phil
was like
A. Chicken.
fillet.
Filet chicken. Sorry, I had two names
Phil
debating
A.
between
Chicken.
Filet.
Chuck Filet or Filet chicken. Chuck or Phil.
Like
I'm
Phil.
gonna go Phil. Phil.
Yeah.
Filet chicken.
So anyway, as you eat a carrion flower, which you can tell has been very carefully and meticulously placed where it was to complete the aesthetic of this area. You hear Gerald do like a horse sigh, kind of.
I forgot about Gerald.
Artemis is literally like under the watchful eye of Gerald. What are you doing?
Okay, for some reason I got Gerald and the gardener confused, and then I just realized, oh wait, it's that golden horse fish thing that flew down from the heavens when I asked about making a moon. So wait, so I'm fine after the flower?
More or less.
Okay,
Hold on.
perfect.
Actually, do make a Constitution saving throw because it does smell really bad.
Oh God. Okay.
Smells like corpses, right?
Nat 1,
Rotting
Nat 1, Nat
flesh.
1.
Give me a minute. That's a D30, not a D. That's a D29. I can type. Okay, roll. Okay. Plus. 19. I survive. I'm used to eating weird things.
You manage to stomach this flower.
The real question is, did the slug succeed on the Constitution saving throw?
No.
The slug is beyond mortal.
Oh,
And Gerald just says, I could have just asked about food. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, but I did.
When you walk into Walmart and just eat all the decorations.
what do you
They're
guys
the
do at
Wendy's.
Walmart?
Same thing you do in like
Eat all the decorations.
Walmart, Publix. You have to be more reserved about it.
Kmart, you know.
Love to shop here, love to consume all the decorations.
You guys are all gonna die before age 19.
Clearly.
Oh crap, man, I got like no time left.
Actually,
Okay.
I change it. You're not gonna make it past 21. Drinking age.
That's fair.
Oh,
Well, you guys know how big I am, though, right? I can drink 20. There's a chart that's like how much
No,
you
I
weigh
think
and
what's
how
gonna
much you can
happen is
drink before
Carter's gonna make
dying,
it
and I can drink
exactly to 20.
over a quart of
21.
vodka.
He's gonna make it exactly to 21.
Yeah, and then try to
Exactly.
drink a quart of vodka and die.
You're not cool enough.
Oh my God. Okay,
So,
so
Gerald.
Gerald. So it's that thing was awful. Do you really
it's-
not have anything better here?
No.
Is- Yes.
Show
You
no
make-
respect, Gerald.
You
He
make an
hasn't-
entire garden world and you choose to grow that. What is wrong with you?
okay. Excuse me. Can you name a plant?
Grass.
Look, we're
You
also
set the
growing
bar
that.
very low.
Like a pause at the grass.
If it
We'll set the
expands
grass,
in
I guess, I don't know.
grass. That's where we put the lotuses. This is where we put the grass. A place of
It
honor.
all starts with grass.
One giant blade of grass.
That should have a name too. Like
Gross.
Steven.
Bamboo. Huh?
Gross. Okay, so I ate a flower or a carrion flower in front of him.
Oh, sorry.
So what do I do here? What is there to do here? What happens here? What happens in this place?
What happens here? I can like show you, I guess.
Sure, take me on the tour.
Okay, he like with his weird horse body, he like squats down to the ground and like go ahead.
Oh, this is a
I
bad
slapped the
idea.
horse.
Enter combat with a horse.
I just like to grab onto his leg and then say go.
I hope you're ready to get like kicked across the face, dude.
He shoots off through the air 4 times as fast as you can walk.
Yes.
And he just flies over the infinite expanse of the garden, and carrying you through a gateway of light. Gerald flies over what appears to be an infinite ocean. It's filled with life, and it seems, for all intents and purposes, to be a normal ocean, aside from the fact that there's only one moon in the sky, the time never seems to move past morning, and that most of these creatures are enormous compared to the average for their species.
Are there giant crabs?
There are.
I love it.
As Gerald explains that a portion of the endless ocean has been consumed by the endless night, prompting the eternal dawn to recreate it, you begin to realize something. You have no idea what any of what he's saying means.
Mr. Fishhorse, sir. What? Can you care to explain as something a mere
Okay.
mortal such as I can explain, even though I am such a scholar, I still do not understand these wonderful things you are saying.
Forget that you're actually
I'm not
like
a scholar. I'm homeless.
Uh,
That just makes you more like one of the greatest
The
scholars,
homeless
dude.
guy. Yeah, you're like Diogenes.
Yeah.
Diogenes nuts. Sorry.
are you... Okay, so you know the moons? You were asking me about them before.
Yes, how do you make one?
I couldn't tell you, but, so... there's that really bright one, and that really shadowy one, and that, like, orange one. So imagine that the dark one ate a bit of the orange one, and then the really bright one was, like, making an extra orange part of itself that it was gonna put back on the orange one so that it would be back to normal. That's what this is. That's what this ocean is.
But okay. That's neat. So I guess I can't make a moon. I guess I just have to take a part of a moon.
Why do you want to make a moon so badly?
Give me one minute, mean called.
Friends, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Like me and the monkeys.
Like, monkey.
Unlike me and the elves.
Atlas is just a knockoff Disney princess at this point.
I mean, honestly, walking into the sunset with monkeys twice, kind of a bucket list item, let's be real.
Yeah, I don't blame him there. That's that's like a bucket list thing. No, I'm not signing up to your stupid hacker website.
Birds are better.
What if I ask you very nicely and offer you free Robux? I think we should make the new scam coin Mine Coin.
Is Minecoin something that already exists?
I feel
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's for
Yeah,
Prediction specifically.
it is,
I think.
yes.
Okay.
You can buy crappy maps for like $30.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, it is a scam.
Oh yeah. So I'm saying, like,
Absolutely.
instead of free V-Bucks, it'd be free Mine Coin. And then we scam
I
a
told
generation
you,
off of
Mom. I told you, Dad. It's called V-Bucks, not Bucks.
Minecoins.
My coin.
Very important distinction.
Sorry.
Okay, he's not back. I felt like he was back for some reason.
Yeah, your sense of danger just went off. You're like, oh god. He's watching me, isn't he?
That's where he really went. He's outside my window.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I want to make another moon to open a gateway to the realm of dreams or whatever, I just need to take a part of a different moon.
Well, I was talking more of a metaphor. That's basically, it's the planes that are connected to those moons that did that. The moon itself, the moons themselves aren't changing. It's still
Hmm.
In fact, that darker moon can't really steal parts of the realm of dream. The darker plane can't really steal parts of the realm of dreams, or the region of dreams, because it's so disconnected now.
So, is there any way for me to get there then?
The best
Or is
way
my life's
to...
goal impossible?
are you a human?
I'm a Kalashtar.
Okay. Yeah, that's... Ironically, being connected to the plane of dreams makes it much more difficult to go there.
So, I should just give up.
No, there are, like, rituals that I don't know about, but that others might. And if you were a human, I would just say, go to sleep.
Well, what does sleeping have to do with anything?
Oh boy.
You're
Where
telling
are
me
you?
people can just go there in their sleep?
Yes.
What?
I've been
So-
blessed with dreams and you haven't. Ha!
So, like,
Privilege, dream
I
privilege.
should, if I want to get there, I should just invade someone's mind while they're sleeping.
You could do that, yes.
Thank you. You are very
Not
helpful,
it.
Fish Horse Man.
Got it.
I have figured everything out.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh.
So now, how do I get? Oh wait. Now I gotta go find them. How do I
Find
get
what?
back to wherever I was before this? That cave with the dragon thing.
So, I guess we could wait for the plane of darkness to consume a part of the material plane, and then we'd make a replacement bit of it, and then you could just go in there and just ride back to that plane.
That sounds perfect. How long will it be?
It's very rare for the material plane to be targeted by Mabar.
He has one of the easiest and yet hardest ways to return home.
Well,
Hmm.
no, it's not necessarily difficult. It's just a matter of being patient.
Yeah.
Well, what can I do until then? Is there any other ways to get back? Can you just fly me back? Fish Horseman?
Ocean man.
Let me check what spells I know. Technically, yes, but I'm not supposed to do that much.
But
Be
you
bad.
could.
Car, try to persuade him.
I roll persuasion.
How persuasive is Farron?
I spec into charisma.
Oh yeah, because you're a warlock.
I'm so stupid and mad, yet everybody loves me, and also I have a lot of wisdom.
Okay.
This character is such an anomaly. I got an 18.
An 18. He just says, I guess I could do that. You said there were other people, though, didn't you?
Yes, they were in that cave too. They might be in the garden, I think, somewhere. Probably died on one of those garbage plants. Seriously, why? Why would you do that?
Name another plant other than grass.
Trees.
See,
As he
You
flies
upset-
you back to the garden, he gestures at all the other trees that are around.
Look, tree.
Is
I was
Doug
right.
there?
The tree just gets up and walks away.
Notice
No.
that every plant you've mentioned so far has been a plant that we have here.
Yes.
It's almost like the carrion flower is included in all plants.
Well, maybe you should uninclude it.
That
It is not worth it.
I strongly think you should just remove this out of here. You know what? I'm just gonna go uproot them all. Give me a minute.
you're just making everything terrible for us. That doesn't.
No, I'm helping you. This has to be
No.
done sooner or later.
No, that would be a different plan to get rid of them. Those are just there. That's
Well,
not
not
like,
anymore.
You know how they have like baby proofing material? We need like Farron proofing.
Wrap him in bubble wrap.
No, but that's like I don't even think it would help. He'd just become like a wrecking ball with bubble wrap. Like
Hey, could these
A
things damage
wrapping
me?
ball.
Artemis, could these things damage me?
the carrion flowers.
Yes.
If you tried hard enough.
Okay, I just want to go over to them and like, look at them. They smell awful. I just want to take a big whiff.
Okay. They do indeed smell as awful as they did before.
Could it damage me at all?
Are you trying to
He's trying to kill
enough
himself
of
with the
this
flowers.
vapor?
No. I see a little tick of damage. Can I take like a large bite out of one and just choke on it for like a little bit?
Sure. So you are intentionally trying to sell how dangerous these are? If I'm
Yes,
understanding?
totally. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I think he's just self-destructive.
Okay, so how much damage do I take if I choke on a plant?
Choking would be just what's your constitution?
It is, what is it? +2.
+2.
Jeez.
Okay. So you have about 18 seconds before you
Until
lose consciousness.
Do I take damage throughout any of that?
If you go the full 18 seconds without breathing, then you just lose all your hit points.
I just instantly die.
You just go
Carter-
unconscious instantly.
Carter, don't.
You'd have to make death saves,
So,
though, I
okay,
believe,
so
right?
say I do that. Could I trust on the horsefish man to revive me?
Yes.
I wouldn't revive you.
Okay, I want to do it.
Okay, so in order to demonstrate how dangerous the presence of these plants is, you go over and grab one and shove it down your throat and just stare at him for 18 seconds and just fall over.
Okay.
You don't have to make any death saves as he casts Spare the Dying and stabilizes you. This does not cause you to return to consciousness.
How long until I
okay.
return to consciousness? I have something I really need to do.
Roll a d4.
Roll it. No! Okay. Okay. Roll. I got a 1!
1 hour.
100 turns, 100 rounds of movement. Right?
Okay.
So 100 combat.
Rounds, that would be 10 minutes. No, it wouldn't. That would be 6 minutes. 10 rounds is a minute. No, that's 10 minutes. I hate math.
So when I wake up in an hour.
Hold on. For now, let's just move on to someone else.
Okay. Before we end session, I really want to do something.
Oh god.
But you do have to give everyone else a turn. We all have
I
stuff
know.
we need to do.
I know. just
Okay,
got that
so
one thing I need to do.
should we go on to Donovan or Blaze?
I wouldn't mind going
I
last.
vote Blaze.
Dang it.
Oh.
I say Donovan?
I say days.
Days.
I'm good with going.
My favorite party member.
Okay. Then let's move on to Donovan. So, you're being carried over the sea of fire by a very frustrated angel who you have been speaking to since you were born, basically, and who you know is frustrated with you now.
So, do I know exactly where he's taking me, or
You have no idea where she's taking you.
I'm gonna? So, where are we going?
Where do you think? You've been. What's the one
Naughty.
thing that you, connected to the god of the forge, should have been doing that you've just not done?
Okay, so we're going to a forge.
Good job.
Those are not
Oh,
slow
those are claps. I
Those
thought
are
someone
not
was
slow
smashing their
claps.
hand against the computer.
This guy, I swear!
I like this angel. They seem very cool.
Yes,
Maybe
I
you could
agree.
forge me some new clothes when I come back.
Nah, your punishment.
No.
You don't get
That's
those.
sewing.
Solid steel undergarment.
That's armor.
Oh my god.
So she just takes you over to a forge, and she takes you over to this area, this island in the sea of fire. There are several furnaces across, and anvils, and she just sets you down at one. There's this, there's what looks like a small lump of unworked metal on the ground, which she just reaches out and it like liquefies, lashes around your leg, and just solidifies into a chain. And just, it's. Okay. So, are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you making? And she just has this forced, angry smile.
Can I make a bow that's basically out of like just pure iron, I guess? Or metal?
Sure, you can try to make a bow out of iron. So,
You should make a frying pan. You make a whole kitchenware set eventually.
Turn your frying pan into a dyeing pan.
you don't have any access to string or anything.
I better say, your bow is like, oh.
Use like a thin iron fiber as a bowstring.
It's super brittle.
It is like so basically thread or
Fun fact:
wire.
iron is not ductile.
Yo,
You
it's just a guitar string.
Guitar strings made of something else, right?
Depending on the guitar.
There's some iron guitar strings, really? Like
Yeah, I
solid
have 'em.
iron?
Like
Iron?
solid metal.
Yeah, it's like a weakened metal. Does that make sense?
No.
Like some violin strings have wooden cores. I think it might be the same with some like guitar strings, but there's some with metal too. They're usually the high-pitched ones. So whenever you draw this bow, it makes an ear-piercing screech.
String material: steel and nickel, brass and bronze, nylon. I think most guitar strings are probably nylon.
Yeah.
But apparently steel and nickel and brass and bronze.
Speaking of guitar, don't
It
make
just
me
has
play
to
the
make
Among
noise
Us
when
theme.
strung. Does that make sense? Those are the easiest and sound good.
So I'm making a metal bow.
Okay.
Eat
And
metal
you're
blow.
are you leaving it without a string, or are you just giving it like a brass string?
I'm going to attempt to do brass string, I guess.
Okay. So hold on. I'm going to look at your character sheet. So make an intelligence check with proficiency.
Okay, intelligence check with proficiency. So that would be 11.
11. Okay. You on your first try, you get the piece of iron you're working with to mostly melt. You think it's just enough that it's pliable, and you start to shape it into a bow. Make another intelligence check with proficiency.
15.
15. Okay. You get hit. Or actually no. I'm going to go back on that strength check with proficiency for this one.
Strength, okay.
Now, what would happen if he failed it?
He would burn himself and die.
12.
12. Okay.
Uh,
You pull this bow into a shoddy, kind of arched shape. And finally, another intelligence and proficiency.
Intelligence with proficiency. 12.
12. Okay. You are not able to weave a brass bowstring,
Okay.
but you do have a rough, kind of bow-shaped chunk of metal, and she just says, "You know what? That's good enough."
I wanted to try something and it clearly didn't work.
Maybe this is why he hasn't made anything with the forge.
Yeah, he's just not good. Just because you can do it just because you're able to do something doesn't mean you always should do something.
Farron needs to learn that lesson, and so does Atlas.
Farron doesn't even know he can do half the stuff he does.
Atlas is living his best life.
Uh-huh. I'm glad.
His anti-materialism.
Okay.
And a monkey.
And a part monkey. Not
And
by
I-
birth, but by trade.
But by trade.
Trade.
What are you, monkey by trade?
That's your occupation.
Occupation, dude. Instead of folk hero, can I stop or can I change that into monkey?
Sure.
Okay,
I'm monkey by trade.
I'm monkey. What were you before this life of adventuring? I was a monkey by trade.
That's just Sun Wukong.
What were wait, what was he? He was monkey by birth. I'm monkey by trade.
Yeah. I earned my monkeyism. He was born with it.
Monkeyism,
Sucks.
okay.
So, okay. So, is there anything else Donovan is trying to create? Or should we move on to Blaze?
I want to try again with the bow thing, if that's possible. I'm gonna give
Okay.
it one more shot.
Alright, so that's intelligence and proficiency.
Wait, no, sorry, 21.
21.
Ooh,
Okay.
spicy.
After having messed up the first time, the second time, you know that you understand that you had not waited nearly long enough to let the let the iron melt and become pliable, and you don't make the same mistake again. And strength and proficiency.
Strength and proficiency. Well, that's a 5.
5. Okay. After having pulled the first one into its mediocre shape, you exhausted yourself a bit, and you have a very hard time pulling this into a shape. It's more of a straight rod at this point, but you can still do a check with intelligence and proficiency to try and forge a bowstring for it.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1 plus 1, then plus proficiency, so I think that's a 5 and it fails.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled a
managed
nat 1.
to-
You can stop there.
You managed to. So you create this thin strand of iron as a bowstring. However, it's far too thin, and as you're trying to string it around the actual bow, it snaps and flies off into the sea of fire.
Maybe you should consider a career elsewhere.
Why
Or
don't
like a
you become
sword.
monkey by trade, Liam?
I'm doing better than everybody, it seems, and I feel like I'm trying to
Hey,
do the worst.
I found out a murder. Hey, I found out a murder mystery. I'm doing pretty good.
I found my people hunter. You cannot top that.
I fought demons.
I choked on a flower.
I was given a job by the Bone King.
Oh.
Bone King. See bones. That would be weird. I mean, missing a session, man. It's like a whole nother like ball game. All right.
So, should we move on to Blaze now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Blaze, after having slaughtered that random innocent person,
No,
It's
No,
the point
that's
of
no.
madness. They probably
Good
were.
job, my son.
uh,
I'm a girl.
My daughter. Sorry.
your
Jeez.
surroundings just melt from around you, and you see in front of you, rather than just a single person, this new group that you had not seen before. If I can find it, what the heck? You see this group of 6 figures briefly standing together. These 6 generally each resemble one of the 6 of you. You see Atlas seemingly melting and reforming over and over again.
That's not an illusion. That's just how I be.
Felix with eyes mismatched and unusual, with extra eyes running down his right arm. Yourself slowly warping beyond recognition, bizarre and unnatural tumorous growths forming. Asterella with insectoid wings and compound eyes. Donovan with molten rock pouring out of his empty eye sockets and mouth before cooling and solidifying before it even hits the ground. And Farron with root-like tendrils whipping from the backs of his shoulders and out his eye sockets, with leaves growing from his skin.
It's Bug.
Herbivore.
It all returns
That's
to
what
play.
happens to vegans.
Oh
Most
no,
of
what have I
them.
become? I become plant.
Can I just close my eyes?
Sure.
Like after, and then just open them after some time. But like, this is creepy, man.
Just don't open them.
You hear
Ah.
you hear five cackling voices, none of which you recognize. And by the time you open your eyes, most of them are gone, except for the one that resembles Felix,
Oh.
which, with all its eyes, is just looking upon you.
Felix, what's going on here?
Boy, what?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, what's
What do you
Felix, what's
mean?
going on here?
Falls over.
Just a minute.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wow, Kerr. It's
This
not
is going
about
terrible.
you.
I gotta stop being funny.
You gotta start.
I'm not asking you. I'm
You keep
asking the
telling
thing that
yourself
looks
that.
like you. So I'm kind of expecting Artemis to answer me.
You can keep telling yourself that, Carter.
Oh, thanks.
The best person you can lie to is yourself.
Yes. Hey, should I get Scott Pilgrim or Risk of Rain?
Risk of Rain.
Like, Scott Pilgrim looks so sick, though.
Keep in mind, I have no clue what those two mean. Those two things mean.
I'm gonna look him up.
Do you think Mario's just friend zoned?
Mhm.
Like constantly?
Mhm.
No, I just think
been
he
confirmed.
just sucks.
That's rude, Kerr.
His name Jumpman, but he don't jump well. Needs to stop.
Why jump, man?
Because that's the only thing he can do.
He can also turn into a raccoon.
Unconfirmed.
Those are the only two things Mario can do.
And a cat.
No
Don't forget that
exceptions.
too. He can become a cat.
I have forgotten.
He is a furry in many ways.
Frog as well.
What?
Frog as well.
Oh yeah, and a frog.
And a rock. You can't forget Rock Mario, the best
And a
power
really
up ever.
decent lad.
Huh?
Hunter, what had you been saying? Sorry.
What's happened? What's happening here? Where's everyone?
I don't know. They're somewhere probably.
There.
I know
at
where
the
you
Krusty
are.
Krab.
Where am I?
Here.
And why are you there?
I've always been here.
I don't care.
But
if
I
you're
don't think you
selling
should be
Final
here.
Fantasy. Where should I go then?
You should go and see Felix.
But where's Felix?
Somewhere.
Do you know if there's a way out of here?
The thing that you see before you just holds out its hand. You see an eye on the inside of its palm.
Wait a minute. I guess I have no. You don't remember that, Plague? I go, well, I guess I have no choice, and I take it.
Okay. Let's see. Blaze, you have a headache. Felix hears the word now.
Like real Felix or eyeball Felix?
Actual Felix.
Okay.
Blaze, you have the sensation that your eyes are too large for your skull, or that your skull is too small for your eyes. This feeling intensifies. It feels worse, and worse until, against all logic, Blaze feels that her eyes are enveloping her entire body. Meanwhile, in Shavarath, Felix feels a sharp pain in the palm of his right hand. The skin splits open, and Blaze seems to spill outward, pulling Felix into the position of a handshake and just causing general mayhem in the inside of this vehicle.
Where am I? Felix? Oh, I'm so glad to see
Yeah.
you.
Glad you're not dead.
Oh, where am I?
Currently in a large vehicle in insert dimension name I can't pronounce.
Shavarath.
There we go.
So I leave one phase of madness and now I enter another. That's just great.
Yep, but at least this proves one thing.
We can find
Everyone
each other.
else is everyone else is probably alive, just in different places.
So what's happened to you?
Almost got kidnapped and then willingly went along with something else. Also got chased by a band of demons, I think. Oh yeah, also have a friend, and there's also 3 other things. Also Artemis, out of character. I apologize, I tried my best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
But I was given little context, just like, oh yeah, do this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're reading something?
Artemis had to stop because I was texting them.
Okay.
Asking what do I do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I should have established this beforehand.
It's fine. But anyways, so Blaze is here now?
Yes. Sorry.
Is that other person here the one who I was with?
Yes. Vilea is still present.
Vilea, this is one of my friends who also got banished, Blaze.
Okay. They just hold out their hands, sort of. Hello. My name is Vilea.
Is there a hand on this? Is there an eye on this hand?
No.
Oh. Okay, I take it.
Okay. They, as you have like a handshake, their expression changes a bit, and they just say, "Are you okay?"
No, you won't believe what I've been through until I got here.
I meant, they like sort of pull their hand out and grab your hand, sort of gently moving it to be like palm upward, and they just say, "Do you see that?"
What is it? Like, like what can I see?
Make an investigation check. It's very faint. There's something there, clearly.
Investigation, how dare you? Oh, it's +1, never mind. What does a 18 get me?
18. You can see in incredibly faint scar tissue that looks like it's long healed. There's the faint shape of a human eye.
Can I have a glove?
Sure. And Vilea like walks over to one of the other 3, and just they hand them a glove, and Vilea walks back over and hands it to you.
Thanks. Sorry for the odd request.
That's fine.
So, what exactly happened to you?
Oh, where do I start?
Pain.
From the beginning.
Okay. Okay, so I wake up and I land. What was the grass like again, Artemis? I can't remember every small detail.
It was chitin.
It was chitin. Until I find myself. I've walked for what felt like half a day, I would say, in actuality. And it felt like forever until I come across these sentient mind-reading plants. That's how you described them, right?
Mhm.
Once I asked where I was, there was a castle. So hoping to get some answers from someone that could rule this area or something, I go there. All I find is an empty room, a giant key, and and an average-sized door with an average-sized lock.
Mhm.
I had to reach out for the big key to make it reasonably sized for the lock. Stop me when you get confused. I then go into the next room and there's this. You described them as halflings with bug eyes
Yes. And forked tongues, I think.
and forked tongues. I asked who was. Foolishly asked who was the head of this castle, and they ripped it off and tried to hand me someone. Ripped someone else's head off and tried to hand it to me.
I'm sorry. Where exactly did you go?
Would I know where I went?
Denny's.
I went to Denny's.
I think at least once someone did mention the name of the plane,
Oh, yeah.
Zoriat,
I
which
was
both of you living in the society you live in, you both know that is the realm of madness.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm surprised I came out with my sanity, if I'm being honest. Maybe I didn't.
No.
So I asked how can I leave this place, and they guide me through this portal that I had to. How did I get out of that room actually? Oh, actually, how did I leave that room?
You looked through a crack in the wall.
Ah, right. And I met the halfling I was talking to was named Kermit, so that's a pretty cool detail.
Mhm.
I end up with the king of
Brayland.
having a problem with someone eating his people's heads. So I had to find out what monster was doing that and slay them. Oh, I got a fake mustache out of that. Do you want it?
I'll pass. You can
Alright.
keep it.
I don't want it. And then I saw you after some time in the darkness.
You
We're very
saw
cryptic.
me.
Yeah, but you were very cryptic. So
Was there anything off about it, or was it just
eyes,
like me?
all eyes.
I don't like that for many
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah, well, they told me to take your hand, which had an eye on it, and I did, and now I'm here with this scar on my I'm going to assume right hand because you shake people's hands with your right hand.
Unless you're left-handed.
Unless you're left-handed, but usually it's with the right hand.
I see how it is.
Yeah, it's your right hand.
It sounds like you had an adventure.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Oh.
Well, it sounds like everything at least turned out all right, considering you're not dead.
Well, I don't like where I ended up, but do you really blame me there?
Nope.
Okay, that was all of us, right?
No.
Kaitlyn.
Hey, sorry.
Hold on, I still have a little bit more I have to get through with you two before I can do that.
Ah, sorry. I'm going to sneeze. Give me a second.
No.
Okay, I'm back.
No, I'll give you a second.
Felix, as they had explained to you, you are taken to what seems to be a large fortress. This large fortress. And you're basically taken into there just to be a bit more defended from the hordes of demons and devils just roaming around. And I'm going to just summarize this a bit swiftly. Within a few hours of being there, there are loud tremors and quakes. People conclude that the fortress itself is being attacked by someone, and they decide that the best course of action is to essentially shove you through a portal in there.
I don't like this
And
is going. I'm still sick after the last one.
And you basically end up in a second fortress, which on slightly further inspection of how the world seems to be swaying around you, and you look outside, you come to the conclusion that this is effectively more a heavily armored boat than a fortress. Unfortunately, since it's connected by a portal to that other one, you're basically shoved off on a raft just to get away from there. And not long after that, the sky seems to get unnaturally dark as this sequence of events becomes more and more convoluted. As the sky darkens, we're going to move on to Esterella.
Hello.
Gee, thanks.
So, Esterella, you were told that
I had to
you're...
go find some lady, and then I
Mhm.
marched off into the mist where I was told to find the lady.
Yes, you had been told that the specific place that you would be sent to find her would soon be assimilated into the plane itself of Mabar. And as you walk through the mists, it's not long before you wander out onto what looks to be the deck of a ship on a very blood-filled ocean.
Oh. Does this ship look inhabited?
There are a few signs that people have been around, but currently it looks to be the dead of night, and you don't see anyone currently. However, the ship does seem to be moving, and there is
Well, that's a good sign.
There's a wheelhouse near the stern where someone might be.
I want to go there. I'll go there.
Okay. So you just head over to the back of the ship, and just are you just opening the door and just heading in?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. You see this very tall, very thin half-elf lady just standing at the helm. She quickly just spins around, this look of utter terror and confusion on her face. And as she draws these two short swords she has at her sides, and just says, "Hello."
I'm sorry. Look, okay, so I was wandering in this magical mist stuff because some skeleton guy told me to, and then I ended up on this boat. You know what's going on?
No. Wait, Miss. Oh. Oh no. Oh, what is this? The third time? Okay, the captain's not going to be happy about this.
There's a captain on this ship. Wait, it's a ship. What the hell am I saying? Well, I'm more surprised there's a person, TBH. I mean, the only person that I interacted with so far is a skeleton guy who told me to go kill this lady, but I decided that I'm going to leech her for everything she owns before I do that.
A bone guy, that... You know what, with the mists, I'm not surprised. So who are you?
I'm Asterella.
Okay, I'm Makaria.
Oh, nice to meet you. So, like,
Whoever's owner of
I
the
feel
Lexington.
like I suppose you will be in trouble, not me. You'll be in less trouble the sooner we go inform whoever your captain is. This happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the ship starts moving noticeably more slowly, and she just says, wait here, and
I
just
want
sort
to
of,
salute.
okay. And, as she sheathes the swords that she still has drawn, and, just goes, she just heads down below deck and just says, and, well, she sort of opens, what you assume is a stairway down below deck. But rather than going down, she just shouts, I think we're in Mabar again.
Would I have figured out that's where I am? Or is Astrella just oblivious?
No, you would not have figured that out yet.
Wait, so this is the first time I was like, okay, Astrella just calling us, oh, I guess that makes sense now.
And then she just says, and someone's here. And
Wait, can I yell, yeah, you have a guest?
and slowly this group of people starts just coming up one by one. The first one to come up is this, he's not exactly a Warforged, but he's like a construct in the same way.
Construct.
And his face is painted like a skull. He has this, he has like a generic tricorn hat and coat. And he just says, okay. Okay, so before we can even drop off the first visitor, we get a second one. That's fun.
Oh, there's more visitors?
Mm-hmm.
How fun.
He's like, gesturing, using his hands near his face a lot as he says this. You see his fingers are very long, pointed, and he just turns to the others and says, he just turns and glances at some of these other people, then turns back and looks over to you and just says, so, what, do you want to talk to this other visitor?
No, not really. I don't know if I know them or not. I didn't even know I was on that plane until just now.
Oh, that's okay.
I just know some random bone guy. I fell into the plane. Some voice in my head was like, we have much to discuss. Come to my fortress. So I went to the fortress naturally. And then I met this bone guy, and he was just like, hey, kid, you're like apparently using my power or something to do your bidding. And I was like, what? Man, that's kind of that's a thing that's happening, I guess. And he was like, yeah. So I can make you more powerful if you like go do some stuff for me. And I was like, okay, double thumbs up, sure, dude. What do you need me to do? And then he says, go kill this lady. And so I went, and then I went into the mist where he told me the lady was, and now I'm looking for the lady. But don't worry, I'm not dumb enough to just kill her instantly. I'm going to leech her for everything she has before that.
He just sort of his expression is inscrutable because he doesn't have muscles in his face. But after you, as he had been sort of like tilting and cocking his head back and forth as you spoke, but then as you finished speaking, he like stopped moving his head and just turns toward this other group of people who have assembled, and he just says, okay, so let me get this straight. So, you were told to kill someone. You were told exactly where you would find them. You went there, and then told someone who was in alliance with everyone in that location that you had been sent there to kill someone.
I'm not killing her yet. I'm gonna kill her with kindness, duh.
It's
Oh boy.
Kindness is the name of my axe, by the way.
I get the feeling you're stupid.
I mean, my 90% of my impulse control is currently gone.
That sounds like a problem. More like a you problem, though.
Yeah, it is. We got separated by this dragon dude. I don't know, man.
Oh, I've never seen a dragon before. That's weird. Wait, we're in Mubarak. Oh, okay. And he just turns toward this group of people. Most of them seem at least sort of. Most of them have at least some semblance of you would guess that they're sailors. But then one of them looks just way too happy to be here. He had mentioned there being a guest. It's this, and you figure that's who this is. It's this human lady with like long brown hair, and you also get the sense that this is the person you're looking for. And this captain just says to her, well, apparently we're taking you to Mabar also at no extra charge since we're already here. And she just says, that's great, that's fantastic.
All right. Now I want to do the obvious thing. Run up, grab her arm, and say, "Bestie."
I don't know you.
Of course you do.
Are you trying to convince me
Seriously, not remember me?
Why can't we be friends?
why can't we be
We're working for the
friends?
same guy. I can't believe you. You forgot about me already.
I did. Who are you?
You better remember it well. The name's Astrella.
Wait. Okay, I'm there.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's weird. And we're working for the same person.
Yes, we're working for the same person.
Oh, this is... Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. None of this is a good situation.
Of course, it's never a good situation if I'm without my guard because my impulse control is gone.
I understand what you mean by impulse control, but might I ask what impulses specifically?
Well, I mean, without my guard, I run off to the red light district just to look at the pretty guys there.
That's not creepy.
And then I think there's
You
another
think she
time where I got.
cares?
I
I'm
know,
pretty
it's
sure.
just...
I'm pretty sure one time I almost got kidnapped in that same red light district without my guard. I'm way too willing to follow people if they ask me to.
I see.
Especially if you offer eye candy.
Oh, that's weird.
Isn't Estrella like 14?
She is 14.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
not weird at all.
Sus.
I forgot to. I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Natalie Chantress. I guess you could call me a wizard. I was going to I wanted to study necromancy, but then I remembered my name was Natalie Chantress, so I'm kind of stuck with enchantment magic instead.
How fun! I'm a sorcerer.
Mhm.
I don't know much more information than that. I'm a sorcerer.
Well, that's a valuable talent in and of itself.
Mm-hmm. So, are we just going back to the super, like, dreary place? Because I'm chill with going back there.
I don't know at the moment. It's kind of up to them for the time being, and she just gestures toward the rest of this crew.
Okay.
It really seems like most of them really seem like they would rather be asleep. One of them seems to be looking up in awe that the moon up there is a different one than the one it was a few hours ago.
Okay. All right. I want to turn to the crew and just calmly say, all right, where are we? Because if we're in the material plane, I kind of want to stay here.
Wait, who is this directed at?
Just anyone.
Okay.
I just someone who knows what's going on, because Astrella certainly doesn't.
This lady, she has like blue skin, fins instead of hair, just sort of says, we're in Mabar.
All
The
right.
plane
Is
of
there any
darkness
way to?
that snaps up pieces of other planes, apparently particularly when we're there. This is the third time.
Oh, that's most unfortunate. Is there any way to get back to the material plane? Because that's kind of where I need to be. Because I really, really, really doubt Felix is willing to travel between dimensions to save me.
Well, you can wait a week for us to go back there ourselves, or you could pay us to expedite the process.
Can you read the last option again? Sorry, my mom called me.
Or you could pay us a bit to expedite the process.
Well, you see, the only money I actually have available to me is the stuff that I used to pay Felix. Wait, actually, I can give you a cut of Felix's pay because he's currently not here.
I guess our rate for moving to different planes is 200 gold pieces for each shift.
Oh. You know what? I'll just wait until you guys go back there yourself. I don't care. As long as I get back there eventually. Ugh. Oh, guess I'm on a ship now. Oh, sugar.
I'm kind of glad I'm with another party member now.
For now, should we end the session there?
Yeah, that's probably a good
Wait,
place.
can I do one thing real quick? Can I wake up? Okay, so now I wake up. The last thing to damage me was that plant. It's a living thing, yes?
Yes.
I want to cast Hellish Rebuke on it.
Unfortunately, that is a reaction immediately as you take damage,
And not,
rather than just
say
it's
this is
not
pretty
just
reactionary. As
No,
soon as
'cause
I
it
wake
already
up,
happens.
this is you. It's a reaction to being damaged rather
Well,
than to.
I am reacting to being damaged, aren't I?
No, you would currently be
It's-
reacting to waking up.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a
Say
minute.
I'm gonna wake up and be like, did the plant hurt me?
You know what? Sure, you can do
Guys,
that.
yes.
The plant just bursts into flames.
And that's what you do to those. What you got to say about that, huh, fish horse boy?
That is just a waste of resources.
We're ending session here, Craig.
Yeah.
Yes. My
Okay.
job here is done.
Okay. I believe Kaitlyn is currently doing something. Or
No.
oh, you're back now. Okay.
I was never gone.
I thought you left for a second. I heard you.
You're thinking about
fall.
someone else.
Never mind. Okay.
That's just you being crazy. Anyways.
Yeah, I am crazy.
So, you know the drill. Subscribe. Hit the like button. And leave
And
a
buy
comment
the Ridge wallet.
and ring the notification bell too.
Use NordVPN. Download, honey.
No, stop. We're not being. They don't deserve it. They're not funding us.
Play Raid Shadow Legends.
Why is that one always the first for YouTubers?
It's the best.
So yeah, bye peasants. Hope you enjoyed and
Burn in hell.
Fair.
yeah, bye.